everybody. Welcome back to Loading Marriage and the interestingness that is this game. What's it called again? Something Blood Dragon?
Trials of the Blood Dragon. You best learn the name and show some respect to this masterpiece of coding. Right now, we're getting into a thing called Consequences, where the explosions of the last thing release Turbo Crank's vapors, and yeah, it's a drug trip that we're on. So,
once again, don't do drugs, kids.
Yes.
What you doing?
I don't know. I thought I was falling, but apparently not.
What?
The gravity's like all messed up on this.
Maybe it just feels like it is because you're tripping.
No, because like you jump out and then you come right back to the...
Yeah, dude, that's making my stomach feel sick watching
Yeah.
it. Oh, that does not feel good. It's weird when you watch something and it has like a physical effect on you.
Right?
And I don't mean like, oh, like a sad movie and it makes you cry, but like just that like nauseous motion sickness feeling.
So apparently these gases are causing hallucinations, and so I'm riding a motorcycle while shooting a machine gun.
This is super weird.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
You think? Good job.
Yeah, I made it.
So here's an interesting question for you.
Yeah.
If you're bald, what do they put on your license for hair color?
I believe it's facial haircut.
But what if you don't have facial hair?
Well, I need to get my license out and check.
Where are we?
Hospital. You've been asleep for, like, centuries.
Horrific mass shooting which resulted in 75 wounded and
Hair color's not on here.
the latter being mostly drug traffickers.
Eye color.
It was Turbo Crank, right?
Huh.
It was, and
Yeah, so it's not on a Pennsylvania license. I would show you guys, but I don't really want you to see my Pennsylvania license. It has my address and, you know, license number, that type of stuff. But so it's not on there. But I would say,
I've checked online. Inhaling that much turbo crank, our brains would have been like fried eggs. Instead, we're pretty much just fine.
You're fine. You did your favorite thing in the world, read. I've been out for days, meaning I miss my cartoons. And that is whack.
You don't understand. This is important. This means something.
Then ask the general. He knows everything.
You're damn right I do.
General Ryback!
I'm sorry, but you can't smoke in here. What are you, some kind of communist? Get lost.
Sir, you know what happened to us there, right? You know why we're fine. You gotta tell us. Now!
Corporal Colt, you will change your tone when addressing a ranking officer, or I'll have your wood chipper. Turbo Crank 12-year-old or not. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Now listen up, you two. I know you're dying to know how you can hoover up that much of the drug and not get worse than a cat at a Pink Floyd laser show. Well, I'll tell you.
Is it because you dosed us with a super secret antidote?
No.
Is it because we've spent the last 10 years building an immunity to turbo crank?
No.
Is it because you...
Corporal, would you just shut up? Here's the deal. I haven't been entirely honest with you two. You see, the reason you were able to suck down a Hollywood party's worth of turbo crank is that you're not entirely human.
What? But if we're not human, what are we?
Well, your dad, Rex, was human. Dr. Darling, your mother, well, she was a blood dragon in human form.
Wicked!
Damn right it's wicked, and it means you're tough. Tougher than anyone thought. So get up out of those hospital beds and get your combat socks on. Because the commies are on the move.
So
Okay, so at any rate, back to what we were talking about. Yeah, so they don't have hair color on driver's license in Pennsylvania, and
I wonder if they do in other states.
I don't know, but I would say that I would say that it would go off of whatever your hair color was, because, like I said, I mean, okay, very few people are actually completely bald. Like, I'm not totally, like, I'm bald on top, but the sides and back I shave,
Well, yeah.
so I still have hair there.
Yeah, but no one can see it.
I don't know, maybe they just put down bald. What else you got?
Well, let's see. That's a weird question.
Alright, what is it?
Why is it that everyone driving faster than you is considered an idiot and everyone driving slower than you is a moron?
No, it's supposed to be everyone driving faster than you is a maniac and everyone slower than you is a moron. That was a George Carlin bet.
Was it?
Yes, it was.
Oh, I did not know that.
So, that's not really that weird of a question. That's just because humans are self-centered creatures and we think that everyone should do exactly what we do.
It's true. We also assume that other people's behavior is based on character flaws and not circumstances.
Exactly. You know, we judge others based upon actions, ourselves based upon intentions.
Mm-hmm.
So, alright, next question. That got pretty philosophical, and I just said your mom. How dare it. Good, next question. What do we got? By the way, if you guys haven't figured it out yet, we found a list of random questions on the internet, and we're just gonna kind of go through a bunch of them, because it's fun.
Okay, so since bread is square, why is lunch meat not also square? It's always a circle or an oval.
Because... Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
I want a sandwich now.
That is... Okay, you know what? Calm your jets. Stop thinking about food.
I'm hungry.
We just had dinner. Now
Now
I understand what my mother was going
like
through.
3
when
hours
she made her.
ago.
Yeah, you should be going more than 3 hours between meals.
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what I just did, but I completed the mission. Okay, well, no, see, that's another stupid question, because you cook bread in a bread pan, so therefore it has to be a square. It's just
Right.
an easier thing to make, so that way it doesn't roll in
But
the oven.
theoretically, they can make the meat any shape they want. I mean,
No.
bologna is just formed
Okay,
meat.
bologna, yes. Like some of them, yes, I agree. And like they have that cheap ham that's in squares.
They do have the cheap
Okay.
ham that's in squares.
But like real ham is coming off of a ham hock. Like it's part of the animal,
Ham.
right? It's not processed and ground up and all that. I mean, in reality, we should be asking the question as to why hot dog buns come in packs of 12 and yet there's only 10 and there's only 8 hot dogs in a pack. And that's a conspiracy to get you to buy more hot dogs and buns.
Well, yeah, because it's a never-ending cycle.
Yeah.
You always.
Well, again, why does it have to?
What is happening?
This is, I don't know. Apparently, we're still on drugs, or we're a blood dragon. I haven't figured this all out yet.
There are some really stupid questions on this list.
Okay, you don't have to read all of them.
I know.
You're supposed to be just picking some that have good conversations, and
What do you do?
Instead, you're treating this like the menu at a restaurant. You have to read every single thing, rather than just finding something good and going with it. This is what my life is, and why I don't want to go to restaurants with her, like, ever. But I have to, because we're married. And it's frowned upon to make your wife wait in the car while you get food. Seriously, what is going on here in this game? Yeah, what do you got?
That's just mean. Is it rude for a deaf person to talk, or really sign, with their mouth full of food?
No, because the reason why it's rude is that you're no one wants to see your food as you talk,
I know.
and you spit food out. They're chewing with their mouth closed. So I wouldn't say that's rude. Who wrote some of these questions?
I seriously don't know. Alright, this is a good question, and I have wondered this myself.
Okay.
This guy's starting.
Why aren't drapes double-sided so it looks nice on the inside and outside of your home? Seriously, who designed curtains that they were like, well, we'll make it look pretty on the inside, but from the outside it looks like a crack house.
Because if it's going to be on the outside, you put a pretty design on it, the sun will fade it and damage it, and it'll be white anyway. Boom, son! Oh, that just made too much sense, and you hate that, don't you?
I kind of do. I really just wanted to be upset about the idiocy of
Sorry.
design.
That's not how this works.
Wow, I just get schooled on curtains.
Yeah, by the guy that doesn't know all the colors of these things.
Just know all the colors.
Well, no, I know. Well, I don't know all the colors. I know your basics, but like, you know, the difference between like white and eggshell white and cream white and whatever other stupid whites, because there's
white.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You suck. It says it right there. You
I
suck.
think it's talking to you. I'm not playing the game.
See, that's why you suck, because you're not as extreme.
So is your face.
What?
I love that. That's one of the things.
Okay, so give us another question.
All right.
I just looked away and crashed, so.
That's stupid. Some of these are just like punny.
Okay. So apparently I just need to be using my brake more in this one.
Ooh, that is kind of interesting. Do Siamese twins pay for one ticket or 2 tickets when they go to movies and concerts?
Do they share one butt or 2? Because if they only have one butt, you're paying for the seat, and they're only using one seat.
That's true.
You know.
But if they're like joined at the head and they have
Then
2
I would say they got to
butts-
pay for 2 tickets, because you're 2 people. You're occupying 2 seats. It's kind of like a really fat person on an airplane.
They have to buy 2 seats.
There were some there were some airlines that were doing it years ago. Yeah, it was.
Oh, I bet it was a big controversy.
It was. Now, there are some airlines that are talking about doing, you know how if you, like, bring your luggage on the plane, it has to be under a certain weight. Usually it's like 50 pounds, right? And if
like
you...
to check it?
To,
Or
yeah, to
yeah,
check your
okay.
luggage, right? And they're saying that if, you know, so if you go more than 50 pounds, you pay for it, right? And you know... So there's talk that some airlines were discussing basically your ticket price would be based upon... Why didn't that...
I don't know.
Your ticket price would be based upon the total weight you were bringing onto the plane.
Oh.
So so your bags, your carry-on, and you...
I can see that being a very controversial issue.
You know, it seems like it would, but at the same time, so if you're to ship something, you know, you ship it by weight because it costs gas and everything. You're just shipping yourself. Now, I'm a bigger guy, so, and honestly, I don't really have an issue with this, because it's like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know how that would go over.
I don't know what these little cutscenes are.
I don't either. I'm so confused.
Now there's a Grail?
And so they mentioned at the beginning that these are 12-year-olds. So they're giving 12-year-olds machine guns and letting them ride motorbikes and sending them on crazy missions.
Slay,
They're
I don't
12.
know if you can hear me, but I have the artifact. I should be
Yeah, I don't know any 12-year-old I'm trusting with a machine gun.
No.
And don't be wrong, okay, I know some of the people out there that watch this are 12, and it's nothing personal, but... No.
Trust me, when you get to be our age, you'll look back and think, yeah, I wouldn't have trusted me with a machine gun at 12 either.
No, actually, no, in all fairness, I know a lot of 30-year-olds that I would not trust with machine guns.
Truth. Hey! Why?
Do you remember the bee situation?
I wasn't the one with the gun. I was the one running from a bee.
a bee flew by her, so she decided to run while we were out at my mom's house doing some target practice. She could have literally run an infinite number of directions. She picks straight ahead in front of me while I have the loaded gun pointed down range. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
No, there's no defense for
I
it.
have a severe
there's no
phobia,
defense. There is no defense
and-
for what you did, and you know that.
But
And now we have to end the episode on that note.
no, we don't.
Yes, we do. Because we don't have enough time. And this is what happens when you take too much time to ask these questions. We could have gotten through a couple more questions, been off topic, but you know what? No, doesn't matter. Too late. Bye.
I want a sandwich.